everybody, welcome to Clewiston.
Clewiston, this is Jose.
And Katie.
Welcome to our channel Southern Life, where we travel across America. Today we're in the beautiful state of Florida.
Yeah.
And we are driving through Clewiston.
On our way to Miami.
Yeah, we're heading to Miami. We're south on 27 heading towards Miami. La 27, para que tú sepas. Ahí estamos pasando Rancho Montura. Un saludo a Ramón y a Juan. Ahí están en Rancho Montura haciendo judías y gallinas y cosas, ¿tú me entiendes? Un tipo de una vaca, una pila de caballo y cosas. You know what I'm saying, man? So we're now surrounded by sugarcane fields and Oscar fish and alligators and largemouth bass on our way to Clewiston. Clewiston is one of the few towns in this region of Florida that has improved in any way possible by getting investments and stuff. A lot of these towns in this part of South Florida get nothing. No investment, nothing. Just really sad.
Yeah.
But Clewiston's got a few stores and things going on. They've improved a lot. Clewiston was nothing more than a very poor town, and they had neighborhoods you couldn't even go into back then. But now they're, you know, things have changed for the better. And Clewiston is a much better place today than it was in the past. Not a lot of people move out here other than from Miami. It's really like a low-key spot. It's not really a place people are moving to or anything like that. Other than people from Miami. There's a lot of Cubans out here. And it's possibly one of the only places in the United States that's rural and with a large Cuban population. The sugarcane industry out here has been the major source of income for people for generations. A lot of Cubans own a lot of land. You know, if we kept going straight on 80, we'd end up in Palm Beach County. There's a lot of Jamaicans, Haitians, Cubans, a lot of people from the Caribbean islands. This is really rural South Florida, so it's mostly Hispanic and black, but it's rural. I want to pass this right if you get a chance.
Yeah.
Before I get mad at you and start screaming at you off the top of my lungs. Este tipo, quítate del medio, hacer, tú no ves que estás atravesado, me arrastra esa, mijo. Sorry. I just asked him nicely to get out the road. These buildings were vacant last time we did a video out here. Looks like there's a food truck outside them now.
Yeah.
A lot of food trucks popping into Florida.
Yeah.
Notice on the left there's a pine tree. I hate those things.
Yeah.
They planted a lot of those back in the day here in Florida. We're going a little slow because there's always cops at the entrance of Clewiston. Yeah. Not sure why. There's always cops here.
Yeah.
There used to be a really good Mexican restaurant called Sunshine right in Clewiston.
It's hit and miss. Like, you could go once and it's like not, it's great. The next time it's bad.
Right. It used to be great. The first time we went, somebody took us there, and it was incredible.
Yeah, and I think the third time we went, it was good, but the second time it wasn't.
Yeah.
It like with any restaurant.
That building's new.
Yeah.
Right there. 3-car garage.
There's good periods and bad periods. Just depends on who they have cooking. It's not as good as it used to be, though. It really just depends on who they have cooking, and they usually switch those around.
You can see when you cross the railroad tracks, we'll be in Clewiston. Shout out to everybody in Harlem, everybody in Twin Lakes, all my peeps on the south side of Clewiston. Rep your hood, dog. Kid is looking at me like, what the crap is wrong with you? Like, that is not how we behave, Jose.
Yeah.
Shout outs to everybody working at the Tractor Supply, U.S. Sugar Mill. I'm sorry if you work there. Sorry to hear about that. Shout outs to everybody on Harlem, dog. On Kentucky Street, Louisiana, Carolina, Florida. Harlem Academy, you hear me? Keeps it real out shit, you hear me?
Yeah.
Keeps it real, you hear me? Shout out to everybody that hangs out at the Club Gossip. Everybody that hangs off of 13th Street, 12th Street, 11th Street, 10th Street, 9th Court. Shout out to all my homies off of Harlem Tenant Circle. I know y'all keeps it real. Shout out to everybody off of 7th Street, 6th Street. Alright. Shout out to everybody working at the City of Clewiston sewer plant. Couldn't make it without you. Yeah. Shout out to everybody off of Trocadero Avenue, St. Louis Avenue, Ventura Avenue, Aztec Avenue, Sugarland Circle, keeping it real. Obispo, dog, you know me, shit, Obispo keeps it real, you heard me? Shout out to everybody at the Walmart parking lot. Shout out to everybody at the Brief O'Brady's.
Shout out to everybody at the Burger King.
Shout out to everybody at the Burger King drive-thru.
McDonald's.
Shout out to all the Cubans driving dump trucks from here to Hialeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody at the Sweet Lake Circle Motel.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody at the DeSoto Avenue, Magnolia Avenue, Ponce de Leon Avenue, keeps it real.
At the Save a Lot.
Gots to.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody. Don't get too close to trucks when you're recording. Aggravates me. We don't want to see the back of a truck. Shout outs to everybody at the Clewiston driver's license office. You know what I'm saying? Like making sure we can all get a driver's license.
The Harbor Freight.
Yeah. Shout out to the Clewiston City Warehouse and the Drainage District. Animal Control, you hear me? You know
shout out to everybody at the Urgent Care.
Shout out to everybody at the Animal Control, keeping these animals in line, you hear me? These animals are savage out here, you hear me?
Yeah. Shout out to everyone at the Dollar General.
Wendy's, you hear me? I'm saying, gotta have Wendy's, you hear me? Shout out to everybody at the Hampton Inn in Clewiston. Especially the people that keep the hotel rooms clean. It's nice to have a clean hotel room. Shout out to all the people at Clewiston Middle School. I know y'all behaving out there.
Shout out to everybody at CVS.
You hear me? Especially the lady at the front desk.
Yeah.
Hawaiian Shave Ice Cream, keeping it real. KFC, keeping it real. What's that little Cuban restaurant over here called? The Royal Palm Motel.
Yeah, what? I forget what it's called.
Shout out to everybody at the Mexican restaurant. Keeping it real, making tacos and stuff.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody at the Speedy Wash Laundry. I know y'all keeps it real.
Shout out to everybody at the Walgreens.
Big Eaters Cafe. You hear me? This is their downtown right here.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody at the fire station putting out fires. Can you please pass this dang truck already? Shout out to all the people that don't hang out behind trucks all day while they're driving. Aggravating the living crap out of me. Shout outs to El Dealer Sinvergüenza este right here. I know they're ripping people off and giving them bad interest rates and stuff. Let's go through downtown. Show them what downtown looks like. We'll drive right through Bond Street. That's their downtown. It's not the first right, it's the second right. Shout out to people that leave 4 car loops between them and the car in front of them. Just one street. We'll take a right, not this street, but the next one. Right here, between the palm trees. Go right in the turn. We'll show them the majestic downtown of Clewiston. It's a one-way. This is it, y'all. It's 4:30 on a Friday. You can see downtown is packed. Don't hit the curb, please. This is downtown Clewiston right here, y'all. Shout out to everybody hanging out at downtown tonight. Friday night in Clewiston downtown, bro. You can probably just pull back around and get about us out of here.
Okay. I'll do that at just stop sign.
Yeah. Downtown Clewiston, man. Place is lit.
Okay.
Yeah. Friday night in downtown Clewiston, you know, they keeps it packed out here.
Oh yeah.
You know. saying? Like, real peeps know the game.
Can't see
You
nothing.
can't see crap with that truck there, I know.
Yeah. And then there's the 5-0. And I'm just trying
I thought
to
they outlawed. You could have gone.
Yeah. But the thing is,
Hey, what's
I can't
up?
see.
Hey, shout out to the police department.
Yeah.
You can go after this black car. Nobody's coming from there. Go, just go already.
Just go, yeah.
Don't have all day. Shout out to the Clewiston Police Department locking up all my homies for no reason. They ain't did nothing.
Should I go this way?
You can go straight if you want to. It's the same thing.
Sure. It's not like you're gonna miss too much.
Shout out to everybody on Trinidad Avenue. Okay. You can take a left here if you're by the main road.
Yeah, I do.
Shout out to everybody growing mangoes in mango season. All people stealing mangoes too. Shout outs to them. Why are you so aggravating? Like, you had the right of way and you didn't go, so he just like, he's got places to go. He's not worried about you. Shout out to everybody working at the Speedway, at Jalapenos. All the customers at Jalapenos too. I know y'all keeps it real. Shout out to everybody working at Popeyes. Look at the size of these mango trees. Shout out to the lady hanging out behind the barbershop, probably doing some type of business transaction that's illicit. Gotta pay the bill somehow. Shout out to everybody at the U-Haul, you hear me? Keeping it real, dog.
Shout out to everybody at Gator Tire Center.
Great insurance, man. Shout out to everybody working at Great Insurance. I know you guys offer great insurance. They have a statue of Elvis.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody at the plumbing store. You hear me? Shout out to everybody living off of Francisco. My real peeps out there.
Colombian restaurant.
Colombian, really? Where?
Right there.
Oh snap, they opened a Colombian restaurant, Punto Rojo. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, too bad we're going to Miami.
I know. And La Frontera Supermarket. Shout out to everybody working there. Dude, they opened a Colombian restaurant. So now they have Cuban. And the only thing if this place gets a Starbucks and a Publix, I'd move here.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding, bro. Punto Rojo has a 4.5 and it looks, if you saw these photos, you'd want to eat there. Wow. Dude, want to eat there? It looks incredible.
Oh, we're going to Miami.
Bro, the food looks amazing. Wow.
Yeah, but we're going to Miami.
Want to eat now? Bro, the food looks amazing.
Don't you want to eat in Miami?
Okay, check this out. It's a small town that has Cuban restaurant, Colombian restaurant, and Mexican restaurants. If this place got a Publix and a Starbucks, I would move here.
Yeah.
Can you please pass the dang semi, bro?
Okay.
No, porque ese se mete todo el día a atravesar a un carro, mija. I don't have all day, papi.
You want to drive?
No, I don't. I want you to drive it better. You sure? This Colombian place looks incredible.
Yeah, let's keep going. Let's go to Miami.
Alright, bro.
What's the point of going to Miami if you're not going to eat?
This is Miami food. You're just not in Miami yet.
Okay.
That restaurant looks great, man. If Clewiston got a Publix